Hello, hello, hello. This is Jenna Cantor. I'm all about physical therapy and the performing arts, and I'm the founder of Powerful Performer. Today, I'm going to be discussing workers' comp. I've been doing more research on it because, for those who do not know, I am looking to write a bill because I just think I will learn so much from it. It excites me, and it also forces me to learn more on a particular subject. Well, I am still in the process of really just learning the background on certain things that just kind of spark possible ideas. It's the brainstorming time, the brainstorming and the learning time. So I've actually been learning a lot of flaws in workers' comp and also just learning and understanding workers' comp more. So I'm now going to a page on my screen, and it was this topic that I found on their page. I will share this in the comments. Who is an employee under the workers' compensation law? And under the workers' compensation law, most individuals providing services for a for-profit business will be deemed as an employee of that business and therefore must be covered by the employer for workers' compensation insurance. So let's look at the writing here, okay? It's saying most. It's not saying all. So right there. And this applies unless those services are specifically excluded as employment under workers' compensation law. Okay, so the term employee, they have a term employee, so defining what employee means. It includes day labor, leased employees, barred employees, part-time employees, unpaid volunteers, including family members, and most subcontractors, in parentheses, specific exclusions listed under identifying an independent contractor. I'm just going to click on that for a future research. Okay. So already here you can see how there could be loopholes. I see that they tried their best to really include all people that are under the term employee, and from just reading it, it looks like they've included everyone. But we always know there's like when you're working with that company and they're like, well, actually, so. But a big one here for workers' compensation law for performers that makes a big light bulb go on, maybe an alarm go off, is this is all about for-profit. A lot of theaters are nonprofit, so they get away with not having the person covered. And there was something else I found here that really made another alarm go off, and I went, oh. And it had to do with more details on nonprofit. So the nonprofit is independent contractors are very common. I have been an independent contractor, signed those little forms multiple times for shows, and that right there could take you out of getting covered if you get injured while working for them, which is it's a nonprofit theater. But here's the deal. If you're a nonprofit theater, from what I have learned so far with that, and this is just by conversation, it is not from looking it up, so it could be incorrect. But I'm a human being just like everyone else, and you just learn as you go. So what I have learned from discussion, and I do need to do more looking into, there's so much to look into, it's ridiculous, is for nonprofit, you have to create a budget before jumping in. So if they put health insurance or some sort of health coverage before jumping in and creating their theater, or at the beginning of their annual submit our costs date, at that date, then it could be covered. It could be a possibility. So that's all I have to say so far. So definitely seeing flaws along the way. The last time I spoke, I discovered that there's this whole named Workers' Compensation Board. I'm like, well, who's on this board? Who's on this board that's making these decisions? I have not found this board, okay? I found a website where you can go visit the Workers' Compensation Board. in New York, and there are a couple different locations, but it looks more like a place where people go for their complaints to get things taken care of. But I did not find a list of employees for who represent this workers' compensation board, who makes these decisions. So this board is, I love doing the air quotes with that one. This board is still very, could be anything. Good morning, Trace. That is it. I hope what I said is as interesting to you as it is to me. I am really loving this journey of brainstorming how to write a bill and just how long it can really take to come up with a topic and know everything, all the backstory of how you got there. So when people are asking questions, you can answer them. That's it. Take care. Bye-bye.